Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So stepping in, Tommy La Stella. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Athletics, the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1, here it comes. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. One out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Cueto offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Debro, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
0-1 the count. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Oakland. It's the A's nothing. Giants coming up. It's the Bay Bridge Series, and it's on the show. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Yadier Solano.
Striding in, Donovan Solano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Piscotty is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So in now for San Francisco, Alex Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Grossman, once a Minnesota Twin. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Look out. 1-1.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now to the plate, Chris Bassett, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. And he popped him up. Yastrzemski coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. Lawn darts, doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching. Oh.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the nearly bat around here as 8 men come. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Base hit into right center.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Lofted in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They're down 4-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Matt Olson.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The left fielder,
Robbie Grossman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Stepping up now, Johnny Cueto. First pitch of the at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? La Stella is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Ready for another chance? Donovan Solano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Jonathan Solano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 9.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Evan Longoria. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he puts it on the ground to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Giants leave them loaded. They trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Hit hard on the ground at first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first pitch outs, so unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
In there, strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto.
Johnny.
No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Giants are down quietly. They're down 4-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Robbie Grossman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ramon Laureano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Wilmer Flores is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They lead it 4-0. Ready once again, Donovan Solano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, Sean Murphy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the pitcher, Chris Bassitt.
So striding forward now, Chris Bassitt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they're in front 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Wilmer Flores. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Austin Slater will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Drive base hit into the left center field gap. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Donovan Solano will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. The throw home. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He's set. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Number 38.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Liner in there for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 5 and the Athletics 4. Reyes Moronta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th and stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Crawford onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Laureano's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Number 33 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Semien. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Giants down in order. They lead it 5-4. Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First delivery to him on the way. Robbie Grossman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ramon Laureano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied them up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. San Francisco posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Johnny Cueto is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The save to Tony Watson. The loss goes to Joaquin Soria. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.